Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan capital in 2014, he became the last piece in one of the most...
Could be danger here!
And Messi! Messi! From another planet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gets a good foot in there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Aimed beyond the defence. Atletico Paranaense leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Luis Suarez. A lot of space ahead of him. Saka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well measured. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
He's on it. Can he get away? Adriano, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff. Oh, important interception. Khan gets it away. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Suarez. Now it's Cruyff. Saka is someone with real dynamite in his... That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. He can get that clear. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a brilliant interception. Cruyff. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Atletico Paranaense with the corner, there first. Big header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Threads one in. Luis Suarez! And here's Cruyff. And he's been shifted off it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Knocks it into space. Nedved. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cruyff. Atletico Paranaense given another corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Suarez. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Atletico Paranaense merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Atletico Paranaense go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. Here we go again then. Atletico Paranaense carrying a 1-goal lead. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's really well cleared. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Great vision. Well, that has not gone well. Cruyff. Del Piero. Neymar. Maldini gets over and intercepts. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through. A header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been cut short. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Del Piero. And it's lofted through here. Xavi Alonso.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Adriano.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Atletico Paranaense are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's heaved it away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Chance! Atletico Paranaense do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Belletti, and they win it back again. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ribéry. Now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Del Piero producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
New Mexico clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
And Batistuta! They've scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have...
Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Kohler really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Atletico Paranaense get their fourth corner. Cannavaro tries to clear.
Atletico Paranaense really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for a runner, and he was quick to react. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! All hands on deck for this one. And that has been knocked clear. And this is Neymar. Deftly away. And that is as far as it goes. Atletico Paranaense proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That pass has been well intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Park Ji-sung has it out wide and in space. And that has been clubbed away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Knocks it into space.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Cruyff. He's got away. Cruyff! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Park Ji-sung. It's a mighty effort! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Cruyff, and he's there to make the challenge. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. No foul, says the referee. Cleared without complication. Half an hour played now. That's a little off target.
Inter really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass mid.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the header! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's through here. And he's heaved it away. Fernando Torres. And reclaimed it in a trice. Xavi Alonso. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Atletico Paranense can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chance, surely! Atletico Paranaense come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Inter Milan finding their passes. Nedved. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time. Messi does really well there. He is strong. Can he get it through? Always can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substitution for Inter, number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
He's beaten, shapes to shoot! Now, he's been caught napping. In he goes again! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Atletico Paranaense go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Collar.
Atletico Paranense surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Played in by Pop. Gets his head on it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Played in deep. Chance! Decent enough try. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Has been indicated.
De Jong. Robertson. That's a lovely, neat pass. Collar. Oh, good. And the finish! He scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of... Luis Suarez! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Griezmann. Well, that's an excellent interception. And here's Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through here. Atletico Paranaense leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Quality ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that one goes for the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Nedved brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's Griezmann. Bergomi. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Atletico Paranaense clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's David. Nesta is there and he can get that clear. Takes the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Half an hour played now. Threads one in. And this is Nedved. It's Nedved! Nedved! A diamond of a goal! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lookman. And it's Rijkaard. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Messi. Luis Suarez. This is having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Atletico Paranaense sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Foot in. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Lookman.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
It's net! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a cute ball. Bale. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Hakimi. Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get... Here's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, well measured. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, who's... And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Atletico Paranaense find a position of real strength now. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Not the most convincing of passes. Lookman. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Griezmann. Always onto this. Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Bale plays it short. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Lookman kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's it. Atletico Paranaense looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Robertson made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That has ended up in no man's land. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Now it's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. Robertson. No, that's been intercepted. No, no way through. Xavi Alonso. And it's Luis Suarez. And he's been shifted off it. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Beckham. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Well, that has not gone well. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ronaldinho on a charge down the left. Robertson. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. And this is Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Cruyff. Messi. And Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Atletico Paranense couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's let fly. Cleared without complication. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well read, nice interception. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. That's a good ball out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, that is very close.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That is good strength. Oh, that's neat.
Great chance! Messi! Genius! Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two.
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Atletico Paranaense happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed. Can he finish? Oh, the ball. Can he finish? It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Decent enough try. That's a little off target. Robertson. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. It's gone for a throw-in. Costa Curta. Now here's the delivery. He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. And it's Robertson. Just eases him off the ball. Atletico Paranaense have the chance to go the other way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And there's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Adams. Atletico Paranaense are ahead here by what is still the only goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kukcu. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attack.
And the shot! Well, there's the clearance. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 3 coming up. Vieira is there to clear. Beckham. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi has a look inside the box. And it's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution on the field. Rooney, Kukcu, Ronaldinho, Adams. Coming on the field, Puskás, De Bruyne, Mbappe, Brandt Beckenbauer. Substitutions taking place.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Thuram. Nice looking ball. And this is Ronaldo. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot's on him. And the shot! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! He has done it! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Bergomi. Defending was strong and firm. Rijkaard proves too strong.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Koller. Nedved. Beckham.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Bale. He's played it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Lahm to header! Oh, it's come off the upright. And there goes the final whistle. Atletico Paranaense are chirpy, cheerful and contented.